That was nice. Hey guys, how you doing so far? Yeah, good job, Joel. That's awesome. So my name is Michael McPherson. I know I look like I work in finance. I'm just Jewish. Now, I might be the first Jewish McPherson that you've come across. I come from a mixed family. My mother grew up in Israel, which is exotic for Canada. My dad grew up in Winnipeg, which is exotic for Toronto. And I'm from Winnipeg as well, proud Pegger. Didn't expect that to do as well. Yeah, I noticed. I really didn't. Now I watch a lot of comics, a lot of Jewish comics. A lot of them, I noticed, rely on Jewish material for like half their set. They're quitters. We're doing a Jewish marathon tonight. Which is like a regular marathon, but after about 5 minutes, exhaustion sets in. We're not good at sports. Now, in 2016, it's kind of strange being Jewish because in the age of social justice, as a Jew, it's kind of hard to claim any kind of injustice because most of us are pretty well off. Or do stand-up comedy. Now, in companies, for example, they have sometimes, they want to be more diverse. They always want to be more diverse. But even though Jews are a minority, they're never trying to pursue Jews because they're already working there. Like, think about your company dynamic. You know what I'm saying is true. Now, there were people who did try Jewish quotas in the past, but didn't work out. Now that groan, that is my favorite part about being Jewish. In 2016, the jokes. Now to be clear, not Jewish jokes, Holocaust jokes. When you came to Second City today, I don't think you expected this. This is going to be fun. Maybe, okay, I feel I pulled back a bit. Let's take a quick pun break. What is blue and not heavy? Light blue. So I love telling jokes about the Holocaust. And partially because it's, not many people can do it. Black people can say the N-word, Jewish people can say the H-bomb. Black Jewish people can say anything the fuck they want. More than that though, I love saying Holocaust jokes in a new group of people because if there are any Jews in that group, they'll get all excited and reveal themselves so they can join in. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that my main purpose of telling Holocaust jokes, ironically, is to weed out the Jews. Do we need another pun break? Okay. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Nope. Because 7 is a registered sex offender. Even the puns are getting darker. That's the path we're on today. So as you can imagine, it takes a lot to offend me, and in my life as a Jew, this has happened once. So we're going to do story time with Mike. This story is called Before Trigger Warnings Were a Thing. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Cool. So about 9 years ago, living in Winnipeg, I had a friend come in for the week. And we were going to celebrate Halloween. I dressed up as a priest, he dressed up as a devil. Aren't we cute? So he rented a hotel room. He was in town for just a bit because he just started working on the oil fields. Primarily because they don't do criminal background checks. Winnipeg. Now he brought one of his friends from the oil fields as well, and within 10 minutes of casual conversation, this friend mentions that he is a Holocaust denier. So I was obviously taken aback, because he wasn't going to understand my jokes. Now I was shocked, obviously. I had never met a Holocaust denier before. I did not realize that they ever left Alberta. But I was shocked. I said, are you serious? And he said, oh yeah, it's a conspiracy. Yeah, it didn't happen. And all I'm thinking is, wish I wasn't dressed as a fucking priest. So eventually we want to make our way to the bar. We're going to a bar that night to meet up with a girl I'd gone on a first date with. It went well, but we didn't have sex because she had an STD that she said was going to clear up in a month, and those were my standards back then. So tell me if you've heard this one. A priest, a Holocaust denier, and my former best friend, the devil, walk into a bar. So eventually we meet up with Good to Go in a Month girl, and within 10 minutes, Holocaust denier seduces her away from me, and neither of them talk to me for the rest of the night. Now, to his credit, at least he was consistent in ignoring the suffering of Jews. And to his further credit, they engaged in coitus before the month was up, so I won the end. Epilogue. That last line was a lie. I have no idea what happened with them because this didn't happen in Hollywood. It happened in Winnipeg. My name is Michael McPherson. Thank you so much for listening.
Give it up for Mike, everybody.